Hello, traders. I'm going to take a look at VIX today, and what I see right now is a fractal from 2020, and that doesn't really look good. So basically, what you see is 2020 on your left, and 2019, and current prices today. So before the COVID spike, there was this bullish wedge that was forming throughout 2019 for about 5 months, and it had a breakout, a retest, and then it exploded higher. All right. So what we have now is for the last 5 months, again, just the same way, 5 months, we have a wedge that was forming. We had an initial breakout, which was about a 50% pop, which is very similar to that as well. There was about a 50% pop, a retest, and then a second move came higher where VIX exploded. So we see that here. This line here is the 50-day moving average. So usually when you have a trend reversal, these are the type of signs that you would see on that instrument, right? May it be a forex pair, may it be the index or a stock. You tend to see reversals where you have an initial surge, a retest of the 50-day, and then the markup continues, right? So obviously, if the fractal plays out, we are going to see a big spike in VIX, which obviously cannot possibly be good for the market. So something like that in the very near future. When I say very near future, I'm talking the next couple of weeks, and if it has to play out. So that's the setup over here. In addition, why I feel that this is not just a random fractal, it actually has some importance, is because things like so the volatility has been super compressed for VIX for an extended period of time. So when you tend to look at things like the ATR or the Bollinger Band width, stuff like these kind of indicators generally are basically giving the sign that volatility has been compressed for too long. And usually, when volatility is compressed for a while, um, volatility is mean reverting, you have an opposite spike. Also, something very interesting is the correlation between VIX and the SPX is supposed to be um, opposite. So, as in VIX goes up when the market goes down, but we tend to sometimes see weird things like the VIX and the market go up together. And that is a very scary sign because when you tend to see that for an extended period, that usually ends up being a sizable correction going by history. Uh, Usually ends up with a big spike in VIX, which means a solid correction in the SPX. So that's also supporting this. This is not just a random fractal, but the fact that things seem to be playing out. Let's see in the very near future what the catalyst is going to be to give us a big spike in VIX. And if it does have to play out, it'll have to happen over the next couple of weeks, or this fractal is invalid. And then, I mean, the analysis is no longer valid, at least the fractal part of it. All right, so that's all for this. Let's wait and see what shows up in the very near future. As always, charts predict the news.